with all the experience you've had with dealing with television wrestling ratings, is this something to be concerned about yet, or is everyone just looking into this way too soon?
Oh, I don't think they're looking into it way too soon. I think there's a lot of people talking about, their perspective on the ratings and what it means, and if someone's doing well or not doing well. And none of those people happen to be, representatives of the network that's living or dying by their ability to sell advertising within that show. And while, I don't mean anything I'm about to say that it's going to come off being critical or a little bit of a left-handed shot. I don't mean it to be. But you look at NXT right now and AEW, and yes, they're going head-to-head, but both of those shows are only delivering numbers that were embarrassing to TNA just a couple of years ago. I don't know how you could look at those numbers and not be concerned. If they're not growing, I mean, it's a television industry. If you're not building your audience, you're killing your audience. You're dying. You're either growing or dying. There's no, when you're delivering under 1 million viewers in a product that is, for the most part, a tough sell to the advertising world anyway, and now you've got less than 1 million viewers on a week-to-week basis. That's not a big piece of business for a television network, especially for prime time, when they could run a rerun and probably have an easier time selling ads and get as much money for it as they are spending on, a live action wrestling event. So I think people are probably, saying the right things and making the right statements to the press and, all of that. But if I was only delivering 800,000 viewers in prime time and my numbers weren't showing signs of growing, even incrementally, if you're growing 2 or 3% a week, that's okay. But if you're not, and you're for the most part a flat line or worse, you're losing audience. That if you're not paying attention to that red flag, you're gonna find an iceberg sooner or later.